So not only did this go viral, but apparently every person that I know is asking me what I think about it. It's so interesting, right? Like, if something bad happens in America, like, let's say you have a school shooting, would you like me to ask you, like, how do you feel about this? Like, well, it's so bizarre, so weird, but okay, so I decided to find out what actually happened, because on Twitter, just the headline was being shared, not the entire story. Apparently, the Romanian delegation, which went to Moldavia, it's a country across the border, they had a little bit of an accident at the border. They encountered a little bit of misfortune. Apparently, the border guard told them that the car that they were into was stolen. And now, when I read the headline, I realized that obviously it's not the delegation that stole the car, because the delegations usually go with a car that's provided to them by the government. They don't drive their personal vehicles when they're at work. And it turns out that I was true, right? Like 10 years ago, a car was stolen from Italy and then was sold into Romania. Now, the funny part is, like, how did that car go to the government? Well, apparently the person who bought the car couldn't pay their taxes, so the government actually seized the vehicle. Like, literally, taxation is theft in this circumstance. And then the government initially, like the Romanian equivalent of IRS, the ANAF, was the one having the car. And then they passed it around to 4 other government departments. And eventually it ended into the hands of the Romanian delegation. But still, the car is stolen. So when they went to the Moldavian border, the flag came out, which is interesting, like, because a lot of people ask, like, how did the Moldavians do but the Romanians didn't? And the answer is, like, if you don't search for it, you don't find it, right? And it's common procedure at the borders to search for vehicles. And the moment they tapped it into the computer, it popped up, and they had to seize it. Which is kind of funny, because it's like December 22. How are you going to go back into your country because you don't have a vehicle? So a lot of other people were asking, like, don't they have diplomatic immunity? And the reality is, like, yes, they do have diplomatic immunity. But that means that the diplomat can get arrested. They can take everything they want from him. Like, they can leave him butt naked if they so desire. Like, if you're a diplomat and you go into Saudi Arabia and they catch you having alcohol on you, right? They can take that away from you. If you have la cocaína, they can take that away, right? So if you have something that's illegal, or in this case stolen, they can seize it. The only exception is if you have, like, a bag that's marked as diplomatic, like it's a diplomatic package, then they can't search that, right? I mean, technically they can, but they risk getting in trouble with the nation state that the diplomat represents. So in this situation, yeah, they could seize the car. I guess, like, the person who lost the car 10 years ago because it was stolen from them are probably going to be a little bit shocked. Like, they probably didn't even expect that they're going to get the car back. At this point, I don't even know if the car is even worth anything, right? I mean, after 10 years, the value of a vehicle goes down significantly. So that is what happened. Still, it's a funny story, I understand. Yes, the Romanian delegation arrived in a stolen car. Haha. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.